Hey. Oh my God. So it was at 1:15, but I got up from a nap at like 1 o'clock and I was too dreary eyed. I had to go to the bathroom, like really wake myself up. Like on that Ariana Grande song, like wake up. So I'm good now. I'm good. We got 30 people in here already. Well, damn. Happy Sunday. It is a beautiful day here in New York. I am inside for once. It's always the beautiful days. I'm filming later on the panel, and I worked like a 12-hour shift yesterday, so that's the only reason why I'm out. I will be out next Sunday, so that means I probably won't be on the panel. So I'm just letting you know now. Anywho, this is Pop Quickie. The difference is between Pop Quickie and Tall Order. I guess it would be kind of like an extension of Pop Roast with just me. And it's just something quick because, some things we miss because it happened afterwards. So I thought this was like a really big topic. I was really gagged. And y'all know that I like Real Housewives of New Jersey. And I thought they were doing better with the divided cast than Potomac so far, but they are not even in the second half of the season yet. And people are like calling it a failure. The ratings are going down. And now it was kind of like just whispers that they weren't having a reunion. I'm just like, why? And look, like a few days later, I guess where there's smoke, there's fire, because People magazine, they confirmed it. Gagged. Well, before we get into it, let me just say hello to everyone for coming in the room. Hi, Chris. Thanks for moving it to 1:30. I was still washing my hair. I'm glad I did it for you. Yes, and happy Pride. This is my first episode since Pride, I guess, on my channel. Shout out to the gays, gay power, Black gay power. I don't know. Anyway. Happy Pride. Hey, Chris from Philly. Hot Boy Summer. Maybe. It's because we're sick of Melissa and Teresa. They both can go. I totally agree with you on that. Let me get the article. I did hear that the cast was gagged. I wish I could find it. It's on one of these Bravo blogs that I follow on Instagram. I can't find it right now, but yeah, the cast did not see this coming. And I'm like, this is what y'all get, So this is according to People. They said that the season 14 will end on an unresolved note for the ladies. People can exclusively confirm that for the first time in the history of the East Coast-based reality series, there will be no traditional reunion. Quote, a reunion is meant to have resolution, and it's clear in the season final. I think they mean finale. It's clear in the season finale that there is no path forward in that type of setting. First of all, how do we even know that? We're only like 4 or 5 episodes in. Really? So if there's no reunion, why am I watching? I'm just supposed to see like what's supposed to happen. Like we couldn't even get this cast together at BravoCon twice. So it's frustrating. It's been frustrating. And Bravo is the ones that wrote themselves in a corner per se. Because like I said in a bunch of my videos, that Housewives of New Jersey is the only one that really depends on one person. Like they managed to keep Atlanta going without Nene, Beverly Hills without Vanderpump or Kyle. I mean, if Kyle left, the show can still survive on its own. Because she keeps teasing, but we know she needs that check. Or, it's not even that she needs the check. She just wants the relevance. And then Vicky, OC can survive without Vicky. Who else am I missing? New York is its own case, but New York did survive without Bethany. And then, it's not the case for Jersey for some reason. And, I kind of blame the fans too, because, you have to blame the fans as well. Like for Potomac, I blame the fans. They're just as bad as the production and Bravo. But let's see. They say it's been a fractured season for the long-standing rifts, only to continue to drive co-stars Teresa. They go on and on throughout the whole cast, and it's the same divide. They say at the center of the conflict is the feud between the long-standing housewives and sister-in-laws, Teresa and Melissa. Like, production knew that they weren't going to talk to each other when they put the cameras back up. But that's what they get. That's what they get. Like, they listen to the fans next time. Please. Oh, hit the like for the Alphabet Mafia. Oh, I know, right? We still don't have a hive name. Like, someone said the Christians, and I was just like, I thought that was just so funny. So funny, but I don't want to be offensive to the people who, who are Christians, Christians, They did this so they can say, see, we do chop the white shows too. Now shut up. Look, they're going to bring that up too in this article. So they're talking about not only are Teresa and Melissa on the outs, Margaret is on the outs with Teresa too. After, she blamed Louis for investigating her son at his job. Teresa, she denies it, of course. Margaret even moving away from friends of the franchise like Jackie and Jen as they've gotten closer to Teresa. Let's see. Rachel has had her own issues with Teresa. But are they not speaking? I mean, I guess the cast is just so divided, they were just like, fuck it. Let's see. Still, the rumors upset Rachel so much that she had a falling out with Jim Fessler. Previews this season show that the foodies come face to face with Teresa and Louis during a future episode in a sit down that ends with John calling Teresa the poster child for mortgage fraud. He says, when I need money laundered, I will call you. All right. As for Jennifer and Danielle, I forgot that part. Like, they had a physical altercation. People reported in September that they both were suspended from filming for several days after getting into an altercation that a source said started verbally and allegedly became physical. And at the season 14 finale, they fought again, this time with a glass pitcher being thrown during their exchange of insults. Who threw the pitcher? I think it was either Teresa or Danielle. Hey, Chris, hearing this news was so sad. Kind of makes me not want to finish the season. Exactly. Like, why are we finishing? Like, I feel like this week is really the determining factor. Like, if the ratings go down even more, oh man, just another one in the can. I mean, listen to the fans. But I'll watch your reviews. Thank you. Team Melissa, though. I mean, it's almost like Joe Biden and Trump, where Teresa is Trump and Melissa is Joe Biden. Like, you could do without either, but you're going to go with the lesser of two evils. And yes, I said it. There's still a lesser of two evils. Joe Biden is that person, and I'm voting for him in November. Fuck whoever isn't voting because of that. Anywho, not to get on politics, but yes, Melissa, I believe, is the lesser two evils. They said perhaps the only one who has remained on good terms with every cast member is Dolores. In footage from the season 14 finale shown during the premiere, she's seen sitting at the table alone, pondering how things got so bad between everyone. They also say that the drama between the Jersey Housewives just has not just been existing in front of the cameras. They're talking about that the whole thing with Jennifer and Teresa giving out information of the season to bloggers. They said over the past few months, a scandal has been erupting on social media in which a woman behind a former troll account named Melissa's Old Nose claimed that Teresa and Jennifer asked her and other notable accounts to dig up dirt exposing Melissa, Rachel, John, and Margaret's secrets, which the two would later bring up on the show in order to manufacture drama. The account has even shared screenshots of alleged direct messages with Teresa and Jennifer that show the housewives shared screeners. Screeners, that is a big no-no. It really is. Like, they can sue her if they wanted to. And I feel like they're like Jennifer Aiden's really going to feel the brunt of that. Teresa is still the darling. But somebody getting fired, and to the point where I feel like they didn't want to discuss that on the reunion as well. So it's crazy. It is so crazy. And for them to just announce it so early, like I could see if it was like, I guess, episode 10. And I'm thinking, is it a shorter season? Like, how many episodes are there this season? They didn't say that either. But remind me to come back to that. Let's see. Yeah, so the account shared screenshots, alleged direct messages with Teresa and Jennifer that showed that the housewives shared screeners of the episodes before they aired and allegedly gave gifts and financial compensation to the women so she would continue her attacks. Jennifer has not addressed the claims, but in an interview with ET, Teresa denied any involvement. I don't do that. Now, why are we going to believe a convict? Are you serious? Like, Teresa lies. She lies. Like, I don't get it. I really don't. It just gets on my nerves. Everyone who knows me, I am so real. Like, what do you see is what you get. And I don't go up digging people's pasts. Okay. I mean, we've seen her do it. Like, she's too stupid. Like, I don't know. Like, she thinks she's fooling people and she's not. She's not. So yeah, Real Housewives fans know that the cast divides do not lead to a pleasant experience. In fact, both Housewives of Atlanta and Real Housewives of Potomac recently underwent major cast reboots due to discord that couldn't be solved. Ooh, we have 100 people in the chat. Hey y'all, happy Sunday. The only other time when a reunion was canceled was the Real Housewives franchise, season 13 of New York City. For season 14, the network rebooted the series in a whole new cast, firing all the season 13 ladies in the process. So let's first get to the black shows. Like Atlanta, I feel like they should have been listened to us. They brought back the same cast. The only thing that got better was the cast photo. Remember, like the Soul Train looking photo? But then the season, it started out promising. But then, like, it just went downhill. Like, I don't even want to think about Atlanta season 14. It was so bad. And then with Potomac, the cast was so divided. We're at a point where it just wasn't fun to watch. Like, these women hate each other. And it just wasn't an enjoyable experience. And plus you got the fans, like, just, I don't even know. Like, the fans weren't divided. It was just like, I don't hate a cast member that much. And I feel like people were really like placing their trauma on a reality show. I don't know. It just was not fun. So the ratings suffered. The cast suffered. So yeah. So then we get to New York City, where they actually didn't have a reunion because it was just, too much drama. And I feel like they would have to break the wall so much that they were just like, y'all, a reunion isn't worth it. And I feel like it's the same case with New Jersey. And I think they should reboot the entire cast. I do think, though, they should keep Danielle and Rachel, Jen Fessler. Yeah, we can start from there, honestly. Even though I like Margaret, I think we could keep Margaret too. That's just me. But we need type A rich Jersey women. We do. Like, first of all, I've been wanting Teresa to leave. Melissa, she can go too. Like, I really wanted both of them to leave. And then my girl Dolores. I love Dolores. She is my favorite Jersey housewife, but old girl ain't bringing nothing. Nothing. And you be in Switzerland and not really like taking a stance or anything. Like you won't let Teresa know that she's wrong, but you sympathize with the other side too. And nobody gonna fuck with Dolores. So it's just like she's just smack dab in the middle. So it's just frustrating. So I think she could go to Jennifer Aiden. I mean, she shot herself in the foot. And it really sucks because she had a dynamic, like, I believe it was that first season where she packed up like the whole right side of the couch. And she was sitting on the very end. And Andy couldn't even stand her, but like, even if you don't like her reunion performances are really, really good. But yeah, I'm sad about Jersey, like, I mean, I've been seeing it in my reviews too. I mean, some people still watch or whatever, and it's not abysmal viewings from my channel, but like, I just feel like more people were excited to see Jersey. Let me get some water right quick. Oof. I'm not used to talking so much, y'all. Whew. 114 in the room. Let me see what y'all saying. It's because we're sick of Melissa and Teresa. They both can go. I say scrap all the housewives except for Salt Lake City, Beverly Hills, and Miami. The rest can go. Ooh, do y'all agree with that? I don't know. Like, I feel like we can give Atlanta another chance. And if not, cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Is that how it go? Anyway. New York, I love New York. I'm so biased. And I thought the reboot was refreshing, in my opinion. And it's, a show in their first season is always going to be a little bumpy. I feel like New York is going to be good this season. I mean, I didn't mind it last season. Now that we actually know them, we know the group dynamic. Now, Rich the Fish, Chris, you do look a bit doe-eyed. Okay, well, that's your first warning. That's your first warning. I work, and this face card still doesn't decline. So, hey, put your photo up too next to mine, and we'll see. Now, I love you, Rich the Fish. I'm just saying, keep it respectful. Hey, Chris, hearing this news was so sad. Oh, I read yours already. Let's see. Dolores rides the fence like Karen, but Karen does a better job of getting the girls to talk about their issues. That is a very good point. Very good point. I am a Housewives aficionado, and I told you the other day, New Jersey sucks. I've watched every Housewives show every season, and I thought this should have happened sooner. I mean, Jersey was at its lowest when they had those twins on or whatever. That's when I completely gave up Jersey. So when they brought, like, I think Margaret and Siggy on, I think that was like the life support that they needed. So now we're back here again at square one. So what do? I think it's time for them to just get an entirely different reboot. Like, everybody is replaceable on Housewives. And I feel like Bravo always wants to drive that point to the ladies. Like, you are not that big of a star to the point where we can cut you and you can just be on your own. Let's see. Don't forget that there was reportedly a physical alter. Yep. I can't wait to see that. I wonder if they're going to show it. And you know what? They better show it, because you know what? Ooh. Sorry. I got to make sure I charge my laptop. I just got that notification. Okay, we're back in business. So they better show it, because they show all of the fighting on Potomac with the wine at the winery, and Candace flinging a broken wine glass. So yeah, I expect to see the skirmish on Jersey. I better see it, actually. And I want Jennifer Aiden to put her money where her mouth is and see if she really got hands or not. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. The reboot was boring at the end. Oh, you mean New York? I agree a little bit. I'm behind, just logged in, but I 100% agree with your Trump and Biden analogy with the show. Thank you. I mean, look, sometimes politics and housewives like just intertwine just a little bit. Housewives of New Jersey should have been on pause a few years ago. Well, they were on pause when Teresa went to jail. How can we see a family feud for 10 years? Yeah, I mean, like I said, they should never have brought back both of them. Like they had to make a decision, and Bravo couldn't make a decision. It's so annoying. Anywho, um, I'm still gonna watch New Jersey. What else? I'm voting for Melissa in November. Teresa needs a lobotomy. I agree with you. She just makes such terrible decisions, you know? And I used to love Teresa. I'm trying to think, do I have anything else to say about Jersey? Going off for the reunion. Anything else y'all want to bring up before I move on to our next topic about feuding female rappers? Some more female rappers don't like each other, y'all. We'll get into that in a minute. A lot of people are blaming Marge about this. I don't understand why. I mean, it's a combination of issues. It's not just Marge. Ooh, I remember Gloria Steinem telling Andy to his face that the Housewives franchise was a female minstrel show. Damn, I don't know. I don't know. Y'all want to compare minstrel shows to I don't know about that. I don't know about that. You know, white women don't get it right like when it comes to matters like that. and their comparisons. I'm sorry. Oh, happy birthday. What season is it right now? Is it Gemini season right now? Ooh, y'all toxic. Not that toxic. Not as toxic as cancers, but y'all just got Jekyll and Hyde syndrome, and I just don't know how to read y'all. Like, there's this guy that I like. He's a Gemini, and I'm just like, he's just hard to read, you know. But I really like the juxtaposition. I don't know. Anyway, anyone remember the Hot Wives on Hulu? That was a perfect satire about these shows. They're so silly and always have been. Well, yes, it's a silly escape. And you know, when it gets serious and stuff like that, when it's not fun anymore, I think that's when people stop watching. Not too much on cancers. Oh my God, like I said, Amanda Seales is a cancer. That's all I gotta say. Thank you, Rich the Fish. Like I said, I do not take things, you know, personally. I just give warnings. That's all. I appreciate you. Meant doughy eyes and you thought I've been crying. No, I fell asleep with my contacts in. So I had to wash my face and really like, you know, sprucing up. And Libras, I mean, Libras are passive aggressive. My mom is a Libra. I love Libras, but they just have tendencies to be passive aggressive. And that's one of my top 3 pet peeves. They really are. Rich the Fish is forgiven. I know you are a loyal subscriber of my channel. I be just kidding too. I'm just saying. It's just like when I shade, you know, when I get shaded or when I feel I get shaded, I gotta return the shade. That's all. So yeah, we good. Anyway, all cancers ain't like that. Just for history purposes, let's remember that the Housewives franchise came from OC. That was 20 years ago, so it's been long overdue for a change. I agree with that. And I think it's time to reboot the series or get us something new. Or I don't know. Because Bravo, I feel like Bethany might have been right. Someone was joking earlier about a reality reckoning. I feel like the Housewives, like a lot of them, been needing some tune-ups lately. Like I feel like I'm not worried about Beverly Hills. I'm not worried about Salt Lake City, even though they don't have Monica. Like we haven't heard a peep out of Salt Lake City. I feel like we're gonna get a good season though. Miami, I don't feel like I'm worried about it. I just feel like maybe they should have just stuck on Peacock. New York, I'm not worried about it. It's just I'm worried about Potomac, Atlanta, Jersey. Yeah, pretty much. We'll see. I remember watching I Be Knowing by Amanda Seales with my brother the night before I left for college. It's actually one of my fondest memories. Thanks for ruining it, Chris, by exposing her. I'm not exposing her. She exposes herself. But yeah, y'all. I'm sure this is an up-to-date story. I'm sure throughout this upcoming week, we're going to hear from the Housewives of New Jersey individually being asked, what do they think about not having a reunion? Yeah, we'll see. Because I was actually excited for New Jersey. And speaking of it, since this is the last Bravo talk I'm talking about before we get into our next topic, the Real Housewives of Dubai will be premiering tonight on a Sunday. Like normally it was on a Wednesday. I think it came after Beverly Hills. Was it Beverly Hills? Or was it Tuesday? It was a Tuesday. I don't know. Anyway, I think we should give it a chance. I'm going to give it 3 episodes. I'm going to do the whole season, but I really feel like y'all should give it a chance. And it's just going to be very interesting to see how it does on a Sunday. And is Bravo getting rid of their Black Bravo Sunday nights? I don't know. But hey, it might be just in time for Atlanta to take their November spot that they always used to have and put it back on Sundays. So we'll see. But yes, we have almost 140 people in the room. Let me know in the chat. Hands. We're gonna do a Wendy Williams. Hands to the people in the chat that are gonna watch Real Housewives of Dubai this season. Because this season also is pretty old. Like this happened, I think, almost a whole year ago. Like a year and a few months. Like, think about it. BravoCon that happened in November, I already saw the first episode of Dubai. So it been ready. So they waited 7 whole months. 7 whole months. Jesus. Well, maybe Dubai will draw you in. Because my girl Lisa Milan, I love her. Chanel, let me just give y'all some tea about Miss Ayan. I've been looking at her sideways since she became friends with Stansberry. Because I just thought, why? And I feel like it was definitely calculated. It's giving Jackie and Teresa moves. Because I know that the cast was kind of divided by the end of the season of Dubai, but then they really got it all together at the end, and now they're all buddy-buddy. But now she's buddy-buddy at the expense of her friendship with Lisa. And I feel like that particular friendship was real. So I'm on Lisa's side until I see the show, because that's what I really want to see. I see y'all hands in the chat, by the way. But yeah, I feel like I'm gonna give it a chance. And also with Chanel at BravoCon, I just kind of got a bad taste in my mouth from her, because she wasn't mean to me, but I feel like she had an ample opportunity to take pictures with the fans or whatever, like after the panel, and she just walked off stage. Like she knew people was waiting for her. But shout out to Caroline, not Stansberry, the other one, Black Caroline. She definitely said hello. Lisa said hello. Sarah said hello. So I don't know. I didn't like that because just remember, we didn't know who you were until you got on Housewives. I'm just saying. Just saying. I already watched all of the South Africa Housewives and they pop up quicker than international drag race seasons. Don't have time for Dubai, but I'll watch you always. Thank you. Who was the nicest Bravo celebrity? I would say Garcelle. I respect Lisa because there was a point where like this white girl like jumped in front of me to take a picture with her and she was like, no, like he was first. I was like, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you, sis. Who else? Ashley, I would say, I'm not saying she was nice, but it just reminded me that she had kind of like a come and go mood with her. Like, I don't know. Like, she has a real dismissive side. Like, she didn't really dismiss me because she still took a picture, but I just saw the side coming out. And I'm just like, again, do not forget who put you on the pedestal. Bravo and the fans. Yes, thank you for reminding me. Kenya Moore was very nice, and I still respect her for what she did at me and Alex's first BravoCon. Mm. Oh, so you heard that too? Yeah, I'm not sure what happened either. Yes, thank you for reminding me, Karen. I met her on 2 different occasions. She is so sweet. Phaedra was nice too. But anyway, so that's the end of our Bravo chat, y'all. So we are now getting to Cardi B versus Bia. Apparently they have beef. And yeah, I remember Bia, she was subbing Cardi a lot, especially when the Like What freestyle came out. I mean, I thought the song was hot, and a lot of artists wind up using the same sample at the same time a lot. So this wasn't the first case. Yeah, it was definitely given that. Um, yes, Nikki, I agree with you. Nikki was the mastermind behind the whole thing. It's just like we talk about, well, the Barbs, they talk about the Nikki hate train, but guess who's the conductor of the Cardi B hate train? Yes, Miss Minaj herself. But anyway, we're not talking about her. Let her enjoy her what is it? Her time in Amsterdam. But so Cardi, like last night, I got off from like a 12-hour shift. I was in bed. I just finished eating. I was in bed for the night. And then I scroll and then I see Pop Crave on Twitter. They recorded Cardi B's entire live dedicated to what she had to say about Bia. And there's one thing about Miss Cardi B, Bacallus. Like she will have a receipt. She will have a receipt. And I feel like sis don't be lying. She don't be lying most of the time. I mean, I feel like we haven't caught her in a lie, but she keep those receipts. And she was just saying like how she has no reason to copy off of Bia. And I'm like, Bia is like on the same level as Sawati or Sweetie. Like she's on that same level. Cardi B, she's on a whole different level. She's up there with Nicki and Meg and Doja. Like, though this is the peak right here. So I don't get why Bia is trying to say that Cardi had the nerve to copy her. So also I feel like if there's anyone who's being copied off of, anyone who is a mood board for a lot of these white girls as well as these K-pop girls, it is Miss Tinashe. And I'm glad that she is getting her shine on a song that I wasn't really that fond of, but I like it now. I'll be a nasty girl. Anyway, my point was that's who people be copying off of. That is like I've seen it with my own eyes. But I just feel like with Cardi and Bia, like again, it's two different artists. Maybe they're both from the Bronx. I can't remember where Bia's from. And someone brought up a really good point. Let me just bring this up right quick. Let's see. Brian. Ooh, he brought up such a good point. I hate that he tweets so much. I gotta go look for his tweet now. 1 second. Oh my God, where did he write it? Oh, so someone said this. Given her track record with features of Bia, because she's already had a song with Dirk, Nicki, and J. Cole. This person said Cardi probably would have been the person that would have given Bia the hit that she needs, because we not like Bia so far. I think she's a one-hit wonder. Like I feel like the London one that was really good with J. Cole, but other than that, I mean, what else is there? What else is there? But yeah, Cardi was on live and she brought up all these receipts. She said she even called up Bia and like had a conversation with her, recorded the conversation. I want her to drop it. I just want her to be petty. Be petty. I feel like you got to with these girls since they want to like throw all these subs at Cardi all the time. And she said it didn't start out really well, but then she thought it ended on a good note. But, she said that she saw that Bia was subbing her again. And then some type of rumor that she heard in their circle that Bia was going around telling a mutual friend of theirs and like Offset. And Cardi said that Bia was lying on her vajayjay. She was lying on her vajayjay. And because she is lying on her vajayjay, I'm going to have to take your ass to court. I'm going to have to teach you a lesson. And, basically Bia was saying that Cardi does a video of her maybe doing this, something like that, or cheating on Offset. Cardi was like, where's the video? Post it. I got $1 million right now. I will wire it to you if you find that video. Like, I feel like Cardi is 10 toes down. Like, I would be really surprised if Cardi B was caught in a lie because she has no reason to. She has no reason. And I do call out Cardi when she's wrong because I was looking at that live through Splice Fingers when she was talking about, Offset or whatever. She was saying her relationship ain't perfect. Shout out to my friend Carlos. I'm just not a fan of this struggle love and you got to hold on to it for dear life. I didn't really like that from Cardi. I think that was the only thing that really turned me off from hearing her talk. But otherwise, I'm all here for it. She said, Tasha K will tell you. Tasha K will tell you. So apparently Bia dropped this diss record. I think it was after Cardi's live. And ooh, it stanked. Oh my God. Like, it was so bad. It was so corny. She's doing this. She's doing this. I'm like, girl, what? She couldn't even catch the beat. And you try to talk about Cardi's skills? I'm like, yeah, we could talk about Cardi not writing her raps. We could talk about her not being talented, but the numbers don't lie. The numbers don't lie. And she has hits. And Cardi, I think she can catch the beat and she knows it. And I feel like what really sets Cardi apart from Nicki is I feel like Cardi doesn't have a yes team around her. I feel like her team will let her know, oh, don't do that. That doesn't look good. Oh, don't drop this song. Oh, girl, you don't sound that good on this song. So I feel like Cardi listens. I feel like she has a team. And I feel like that's why she keeps winning. And not only that, I feel like people just like Cardi. You wanted to see her win. Like, I was so like, if y'all, I wish I could just pull up the one time when I was watching Love and Hip Hop, New York, and I saw Cardi B on TV for the first time. I tweeted, I was like, who is this? And I was just like, I did not like her at all. I was just like, who is this, like, this ragamuffin, this street urchin on this show? But then I just kind of fell in love with her. And then, like, I think the first song was Forever or whatever. Like, she got beef with me, we got beef forever, or something like that. And then when I heard Bodak Yellow, I was like, this is it. Like, this is it. She really was a crab, like, that made it out the barrel of Love and Hip Hop. Like, she did what not that many people could do. So I've been rooting for Cardi ever since. Like, she's the people's champ, in my opinion. We all root for the underdog. But anyway, I appreciate Cardi for just taking it head on. It seemed like she's welcoming the drama. But let me see what y'all are saying. I'll get back to what I'm saying in a bit. Nicki fans think they slick. They always attach themselves onto anyone opposite of Cardi. Yep, anybody going against Cardi, anybody going against Meg, you will find a barb in the chat. They will. Name a song from Bia. I'll wait. You know what? Name three. Name three. I can name one because, you know, I have my ear to most of the popular songs out. Bia was standing her at one point a couple years back. The tweets were wild. It's just like, I feel like you do y'all notice this pattern? And I feel like, excuse me, a lot of people don't notice this pattern with Nicki Minaj. Nicki has worked with Cardi. She has worked with Meg. She has worked with Doja. She has worked with Ice Spice. She has worked with Coi Leray. Remember her? The praying mantis. How are her relationships with all those women now? There's a common denominator there. And it's like, if you want a record with Nicki Minaj, you got to have loyalty. You got to kiss the ring, and you got to hate whoever she hates. And I don't understand how people did not point this pattern out, you know? Because it's always like Nicki in some type of feud with another female rapper. Otherwise, it's really not that much beef between the girls. Because I think, wasn't Ice Spice and Lotto, weren't they beefing at one point? And who was the common denominator in that? Who was the root? So I just feel like at the root of all of this is, you know, Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj. Oh, let's see. Yeah, don't forget to smash that like button, please. Not the bottom. Smash that like bottom. Freudian slip, huh? Also, follow a Ninja 2. This is just a little commercial break. Follow my channel. I am also on Instagram. I post on my stories every day. That's the most you're going to get to a day in the life of. Next to my Patreon, where you get all the tea. Patreon.com/cdiggy1. It's a new month of June. Also, this is my Cash App, $CDiggy1 if you want to donate to the channel. Venmo is Chris-Diggins. And later on today at 5 p.m., I will be on Maddie Ranch channel doing Drag Race, reviewing All Stars 9. Remember that? I always forget it comes on. Anywho, Cardi is giving Bia full press and promo. Bia had a song with Nene Leakes, so that's where she's at. She did have a song with Nene. I totally forgot about that. Bia did the same thing to Lotto that she's accusing Cardi of. Yep. Cardi is far from perfect, but at this point, it's fiction when people try to clown her. She's still a darling of fashion lines. Check. Gets whatever features she wants. Check. And is still tapped to do interviews. Check. Like, I think Cardi's success makes people so angry. Really? I'm about to start calling people street urchins. Cardi is much more authentic to me. I can't relate to her, however. I'm not a criminal or a stripper or a ragamuffin. You're doing the most. I think Cardi is too real. She tells it like it is. Yeah, because Cardi is too rich to be addressing Bia of all people. But she's giving Bia the promo that she wants. She even told her, here's the promo because you're going to need it, bitch, when I bring your ass to court. Now, does anybody, like, I saw a lot of people on Twitter, you know, most of them were barbs, but they were like, oh, so we're suing people now. And I'm just like, well, if she has a case, she could do what she wants. She's petty enough. Look, 50 Cent has brought people to court for less. For less. So I don't care. Like, you want to talk about me and try to F up my marriage than it already is? You're trying to, like, create some stress in my reality because you mad? Yeah, I'm a fuck up your reality. How about that? See, I didn't even know that. A Spanish song with Pharrell and J Balvin? Oh, Lord, here we go. Here we go with that. They won't let it go. It's funny that the barbs have a problem with that, but they don't have a problem with Nicki, you know, being a RAPE sympathizer or working with a bunch of SCX offenders. But we're mad at Cardi though, but we can't keep that same energy. So, you know, consistency. I would like to see some of that with y'all. Cardi is genuine. She is just authentically herself. That's why people like her. Exactly. I don't even listen to rap like that, but I'm team whoever is against Nicki. Oh, and Meg is my fave just because of how terrible people treat her. Yeah, I mean, there was women and men defending Tory Lanez. It's crazy. And this ninja already confessed to it on the phone before all of it, but people still need to see the violence. They need to see him shoot her in the foot. That's why they wanted to see it. You know, they didn't believe Cassie until they saw it on videotape. And it's sad. Believe women. They did it like they did it with Cassie. They did it with Meg. Y'all see a pattern? It's like believe women the first time. Nicki only works with other female artists when her career was on the decline. Nicki recently made a comeback. She was struggling during the Queen era. She definitely was. I remember when Nicki acted like Mariah Carey was her Royal Highness with a bad attitude on American Idol, but it's her. Exactly. Look, you can play in court when you got the coin. When you got the coin, you can play in court. Exactly. But we're mad at what Cardi's doing. We're worried about what, I can't bring myself to listen to Cardi B after hearing what she does to men. Child, save it. Um, I ignore anyone who bring up the drug and rob men at this point because it's been explained. I heard that Bia track and it doesn't hit like she think it is. Oh, did you see the video, y'all, of her playing it in the studio? She was so proud of herself. So proud of herself. Even when they saw the Cassie video, they were still asking, what did she do before that? Mm. Mm-mm-mm. They never believe women. Oh, we see each other. The line is always moving. We almost have 200 people in here on a Sunday. I'm glad to see y'all. We have 9 more minutes left. See, I call it pop quickie, but I'm clearly it's an oxymoron. Black women got to go through hoops to be believed. Yep. I don't condone drugging anyone, but in the scale of criminal behavior, it feels in the lower end. She was a thief, but I've been more concerned if she was but the way people, mainly men. Oh, there was this too. There was this. And didn't she pay for his bail and everything? Didn't she pay for his court costs? Oh, you beat me to it. You beat me to it. Also, Bia's face looked like a sim avatar yet to be finished. Damn. So yeah, I'm on Cardi's side in this. It feels like, you know, Nikki's just sending her minions to do her dirty work. That's all it feels like. Anytime that someone is against Cardi, and Cardi said, like, you can talk about like how I don't write my raps. You can talk about how you think I'm not talented, but bitch, my success speaks for itself. How about you try it? How about you try it? Like, but don't lie on me. Do not lie on me. So I get it. I get it. Let's see if there's any updates, shall we? I'm going to go on Twitter right now. If you don't follow me, I am CDiggy1 on Twitter as well. Let's see. Did Cardi say anything? No, she just retweeting a bunch of stuff. Let's see. Did Bia say anything? Or did she keep it quiet? Yeah, she kept it quiet too. Apparently, she has a song on Bad Boys, the new Bad Boys movie. She has 2 songs. I don't know. Like, I feel like we're not going to see Bia in the next 2 years. We'll always know Cardi. And I know a lot of people can also clown Cardi for not even like putting out an album in like what, 6 years? That is insane to me. I feel like one part is like she kept pushing it back and now she's just scared. Like, imagine that much. I feel like that's a Guinness Book of World Records. Like, the longest gap between your debut and sophomore album. Yeah. And she already have enough songs for an album. That's the real kicker. Oh, yes. Nikki gives Queen Beryl tea. Queen Beryl was so jealous of Sailor Moon, y'all. The Moonies know it in the chat. If you saw season 1, Queen Beryl wanted Prince Endymion or Mamoru. We don't say Darian over here. We don't do that dub shit. His name was Prince or King Endymion or Mamoru, aka Mamo-chan. Yeah, I don't like it either. Women defending ain't shit, man. Let's talk about, are we here for the Bad Boys movie? I'm kind of aged out of caring. Like, my fucks are less. They get less and less. There are few. Nah, Normani is having the longest album release ever. But she don't even have a debut album, though. That's the problem. Oh, yeah, Sailor Moon. Now, the person who made this shirt, he made a Sailor Moon version, but the problem is they don't have five Sailor, like all the Sailor soldiers on there. Like, it's kind of random. Like they're missing Jupiter and Mercury, but they have Saturn, Mars, and Venus. It just didn't make sense. So I feel like I can't wear the shirt. Anyway, I know y'all don't care. All fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by daylight, never running from a real fight. She is the one named Sailor Moon. She will never turn her back on her friends. She is always there to defend. She is the one who we can depend. She is the one named Sailor. Sailor Venus, Venus, Venus. Sailor Mercury. Sailor Mars, Mars, Mars. Sailor Jupiter. Secret powers are meant to her. She is the one named Sailor Moon. Oh, and then that guitar solo, I will give the dub their props on that. That's the only thing they did right. That theme song was everything. And to the point where I haven't heard it in years, decades, for me to still remember it. Oh my God. I'm just trying. The reason why I did the whole thing, I'm sorry. I was just trying to see if I remembered the lyrics. That's all. Anyway, that's what y'all get on Sunday Lives. Oh, Lord. Anyway, I should do a live every Sunday, honestly. Whew, I'm going to need some caffeine for the panel, y'all. You know, I worked hard. I really do work hard. Anywho, I think we're good on the Bia and Cardi conversation. Barty's not Barty, even though, yeah, Barty. Bia's single is gonna go triple wood or aluminum or double foil or I don't know, quadruple plastic or something. Like nothing's gonna change in Cardi's reality, but Bia's reality might. I really hope that Cardi sues her because, you know, it's just something to talk about on Pop Roast, and I have my popcorn ready. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Is it even released? She just posted it on a live. Oh, she didn't even release it? Well, anyway. Monique, yes, I'm live. Yes, I'm live. Ugh. Anywho, this was fun, y'all. Let me know in the comments what you think about New Jersey and them, you know, not having a reunion. Are you surprised? Will you continue to watch the season? Please tune into my Dubai review. I'm going to start reviewing that. For the people that watch Blood, Sweat, and Heels, I think I'm leaning to it being on my Patreon because I definitely want to finish it. And I feel like it's fair. Like, if you just want me to see the rest, if you want to see me review the rest of the season, $4. $4. It's on my Patreon. Because I don't know, like, look at the numbers. Like the season finale as well as the reunion for Blood, Sweat, and Heels, my review for it. A lot of y'all loved it, but you know, it's still struggling to, like, you know, make the amount of views that I'm used to seeing. Anywho, what else? Look out for my Jersey review. I already said the Patreon. Oh, and what y'all think of this Bia and Cardi crap? This beef, this tenderloin that's going in between them. Let me know that. The Bravo drought is real. Tell me about it. I've been bartending a few more shifts just so I can make ends meet, because every YouTuber is feeling it right now. And I'm glad I have, like, multiple streams of income, because that's just, the responsible thing to do. Anywho, y'all, this was fun as always. I might do a live during the week. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all for Maddie's panel. Bye.